Come and catch the happiness here in Snuppet's land. The sun is always shining and nasty things are banned. The boy looks so cheery holding Mrs. Sneezy's hand. The Snuppets welcome all of you to join the happy band. So let's all sing songs and play some games. Learn a thing or two. Make new friends and change our names. That's a Snuppet thing to do. Come and catch the happiness here in Snuppet Land.
Hello, children. I'm Mrs. Sneezeby, and these are all my Snuppets. G'day, Snuppets.
Hello, Mrs. Sneezeby.
I love our show because there's so much going on. Anyway, we're going to move on with the show.
Yay! Good idea.
Hello everyone, how are you today? Welcome to our show, will you come and play? Mrs. Sneezeby and her Snuppets say hello to us and all our puppets. Hello everyone, how are you today? Welcome to our show, will you come and play? Mrs. Sneezeby and her Snuppets say hello to us and all our puppets.
Well, I really enjoyed that, didn't you, Jimmy? Yes, I did. I think we should move on with the show. G'day, children. I'm Trevor, and this is Rachel and Toby. G'day, guys. I know. Look, I want you to be a bit quiet today because we're actually at Help Save the Furry Ones. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and we're there because we're going to be looking at some kittens and some cats. I'm excited too. Now, Nikki really started this 3 years ago to save kittens and cats because she wanted to find them good homes. Did you know that? Did you know that, Toby? Did you know that, Rachel?
I like a good home.
Yes, I know. And what we're also telling you children is that if you want to get a kitten or a cat, you can actually come to Help Save the Furry Ones and rescue a cat and a kitten, or both, or one.
What about dogs?
No, hasn't got dogs here, but we have got kittens and cats. Yeah, dogs are good too, but we're trying to save cats today. We're going to go to a dog rescue another time. Would that be good? Yeah. But today we're at Help Save the Furry Ones, and it's actually at 7 Kelvin Road, Ingle Farm. Now, are you excited about that, Toby?
Yes!
I thought you were, because I'm excited as well. But anyway, I really enjoy saving animals, and this is what we're all about, isn't it? And that's why we're here today, aren't we, guys? Yes, that's right. Okay, we're going to cross over to our next segment, so we'll see you soon.
Bye! Hi children, I'm Ali and this is Lily. Hello!
I'm Peter, and this is Toby, my friend.
Hello everyone! And this is Fluffy. She's a little kitten and she's from Help Save the Furry Ones at Ingle Farm, and she's looking for a home like lots of the other kittens. Oh, that's a great idea! We're going to find a home for this kitten. Hey Toby, I heard Lily got a kitten.
Oh, really? Oh, I love kittens. But how many kittens? She's got one kitten, has she?
She got one kitten, but you know how much it cost?
No. Oh, what, more than a meal at McDonald's?
It costs $165 to look after the kitten, but that includes all your vet bills.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
It's all the care that's needed.
It's a pretty good deal because you should take care of any animal, but your cats, you should take care of them.
And kittens.
And kittens.
Yes.
Feed them milk and water.
No, they don't need milk.
They drink milk. if they drink milk and water, and yes, feed them cat food.
They don't drink water.
Don't they?
I mean, they do drink water, sorry. I mean, they drink water, but they don't drink milk.
I've seen cats drink milk.
It makes them sick.
Oh, doesn't? Oh, I better stop feeding my cat. Feeding her milk.
Yeah, you better, because it gives them an upset tummy.
Oh.
I don't like an upset tummy.
Neither do I. I get a few upset tummies. Oh, but I think I've got a bit of a hunger pain at the moment. I need to eat something. So I'll see you later, Rachel.
Well, make sure that you feed your animals too, not just yourself.
Oh, I always feed my animals and myself. Always.
Okay.
See you later.
I'm going to go home now and feed my kitten.
Okay. See you later, Rachel.
Toby! Yeah.
Well, that was a fun segment. I just loved it. And Jimmy did too. Oh, you're not speaking, Jimmy. Yes, I liked it as well.
Hi everyone, this is a puppet show about looking after our pets. My name's Belle and this is Rachel. Say hi, Rachel. Hi.
My name's Marion and this is Malcolm.
Hi, Rachel. Hi.
My name's Matthew and this is Joseph. Hi Rachel.
Hi, Joseph.
Hi Malcolm.
My name's Cassie and this is Foxy Loxy.
Hello Foxy.
Hello everyone.
Hi, Toby's dad. I'm so excited. I have a new pet.
Oh, where is it?
Here it is.
What's its name?
We call him Malcolm Mouse.
Oh, can I have a hold of him?
Sure, but Malcolm's a bit shy. Why don't you come over here and let Malcolm sniff your hand and then he can sniff you.
Alright then. Can I pat him?
Yes, you can pat him, but you have to be gentle, like this.
Okay. May I have a hold of him?
Sure, here you go.
He's so soft.
Yes, but you have to be gentle. And don't squeeze too hard.
Okay, like this.
Yeah, because some animals may bite. Hi Rachel, hi Joseph, this is Vicky. Hi guys. What you got there? Hi, it's Malcolm, my mouse. He's a cute little mouse. I was just going to show Joseph how I look after my pet each day. That sounds great! Maybe you could help me. I'm missing my pet fox. Have you seen him? No. Sorry. There he is. Huh? I can't see him. Are you sure? You little snake! Foxy, I've been looking everywhere for you. I was so worried, wasn't I, Vicky? Yes, you were very worried. Never do that again! Sorry, Rachel, I interrupted you. You were about to tell us how you look after Malcolm. Yes, well, every day I give him a bowl of water. That's very good, Rachel. What else would Malcolm need? He also needs food. We give him pellets, carrots, lettuce, corn, and sometimes cheese. Oh, that sounds healthy. I bet you Malcolm loves cheese. Does he need any exercise? Foxy sure needs exercise. Yes, he has a wheel that he can run around, and sometimes I let him out of the cage at home and he comes and sits on my shoulder. Does he make a mess? Yes, Mum and I have to clean out his home
Wow, that sounds like a big responsibility.
What's responsibility?
A responsibility is something we do to look after something we like. Like giving your pet food or drink or exercise.
Well, we have some talented people on our show, don't we, Jimmy? Yes, Mrs. Sneesby. I reckon we should have some more on very soon.
Marley and I today have got some special friends that are going to do some dancing for us. Do you want to introduce them, Marley? Sure. They're called the Joy Club. Take it away.
shuffling. Hate is bad. One more shot for us. Another round. Please fill up the cup. Don't mess around. Just wanna see you shake it right now. You know me. You make it move. Put your hands up to the side. Get up, get down. Put your hands up to the side. Get up, get down. Put your hands up to the side. Put your hands up to the side. Put your hands up to the side. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Dad.
Jimmy, you shouldn't get so excited. But I liked it, Mrs. Sneethby. Well, I liked it as well. Anyway, that was a wonderful segment, wasn't it?
Wow, yes.
Hello everyone. This is a story about embracing differences. My name is Cassie and this is Wonder Wolf. Say hello, Mr. Wolf. Hello everyone.
Hello. My name is Marion and this is Malcolm Mass. Say hello, Malcolm. Hello.
Hi, my name's Vicky and this is Gus. Say hi, Gus.
Hi everyone.
Hi, I'm Roz and this is the Dodo Bird. Say hello to everyone, Dodo Bird. Hello, everyone. I feel a bit lonely as I don't see many bluebirds and I've no one to play with me. They're scared of my yellow beak.
I feel a bit the same. I have big teeth and people run away from me. But I'm really not that scary. It's just that sometimes I can look scary. I need my teeth, just like you need your beak.
I didn't think of it like that. Maybe we can be different but have friends. And I like your big teeth and your bushy tail. You would look funny being blue.
I guess I would look funny with a big yellow beak.
What about me? I'm bright green, big, hairy and scary.
Not at all. I like how we are different. Some of us are short, some of us are tall and different colours.
Hello, you are much bigger and different colour to me. I hope you don't stand on my tail.
Oh no, we know you are small, Malcolm. But you are small for a good reason. Don't worry, we will look after you.
Am I bright green for a reason?
Well, being small helps me get into many different places. And Gus, because you're green, you'll always be seen.
Yeah. Let's go play, everyone.
Yay!
Being different can be fun because we're all different for a reason.
Well, that was fun, fun, fun. And I just loved it. Okay, next time I want to see more and more.
This is our story about going to sleep in scary movies. I'm Jackie and this is my friend Marley. Hi children.
I'm Peter, and this is my friend Toby. Say hello to the children, Toby.
Hello, children.
And I'm Matthew, and this is my friend Joseph. Say hello, Joseph. Hello, everybody. Hello, son. What's wrong?
I'm afraid to go to sleep.
Why, Toby? We all have to go to sleep.
Hello Toby's dad. Toby did something really wrong.
Why, Toby?
Promise you won't get mad if I tell you. And you keep it to yourself. Mummy must never know.
What, Toby?
Well, I stuck out of bed and watched a scary movie.
He watched a film called Scooby Schmoo.
Oh, Toby, that's not appropriate for you. I hope you didn't watch it too, Marley.
Oh no, Toby's dad. My mummy and daddy told me never to watch scary movies. It might give me bad dreams.
Is that why you are afraid to go to sleep, Toby? And sometimes we do some things that our parents tell us not to do, don't we, Toby? So?
How am I going to stop having these bad dreams? Will I ever be able to go to sleep again?
Of course you will, Toby. You'll just have to fill your head with happy thoughts and happy songs and happy things and start watching happy movies and read some good books. Do whatever your mummy and daddy tell you to do. Do you think you can do that, Toby?
Yes, Daddy. I will never ever watch a scary movie ever again.
Good boy, Toby.
Well, that was a fun segment. I just loved it. And Jimmy did too. Well, we're going to sing another song called the Achoo Song. And it's my favorite because I sneeze all the time. Achoo! Oh, and I should always cover my mouth, and I didn't do it. So when we sneeze, we should always put a hand over our mouth. Isn't that right? Yes. Jimmy, isn't that right? Yes, it is, Mrs. Sneezeby. Okay, let's sing it now, children.
Achoo! Achoo! The snuffles have got a cold. Achoo! Achoo! Mrs. Sneezeby must be told.
She'll have to take the temperature, she'll have to keep them warm, she'll have to keep them safe and sound, away from germs and harm.
Achoo! Achoo! The snuffles have caught a cold. Achoo! Achoo! Mrs. Sneezeby must be told.
Germs are very nasty, so Mrs. Sneezeby said, so cover up your mouth. Achoo! Don't let the coughing spread.
Achoo! Achoo! The stomachs have caught a cold. Achoo! Achoo! Mrs. Sneezeby must be told.
So all you lovely children, don't catch a nasty cold. Just be like all the snuppets and do as you are told.
Achoo!
Well, wow! I really enjoyed that.
Hi children! Hi! Guess what time it is?
Story time.
That's right, Toby. And the story I'm going to read today is called Night Watch. Yes, it has. And it's by Phil Cummings and Janine Dawson. Looks good with all the animals on it.
Yes, it does. I like animals.
So do I. Giraffe, elephant, hippo and baboon all lived by the lake. Every day, giraffes stretch lazily to reach the very tops of the trees. They've got very tall necks. Munch, crunch, munch, crunch. Elephant stood in the mud, tossed his trunk to the air and trumpeted loudly, "Ba-da! Ba-da!" Hippo rolled and tumbled in the water. Splish, splash, brr. Baboon drummed a wild rhythm on his chest. Boobity-boom, boobity-boom. The neighbours all lived very busy lives, and apart from a polite nod of the head, a wave of the trunk, a swish of the tail, or gruff grunt, they rarely spoke to each other. One day, as the sun was setting, Giraffe spied a shadow on the mountain by the lake. Growling, creeping, stalking, sneaking. Giraffe stretched her neck to see what she could see. A lion! She gasped. She crashed through the bushes and bounded off. Lion slunk away, but he would be back.
Tell us more.
When morning came, Giraffe told Elephant what she had seen, and Elephant told Hippo. Hippo charged out of the water and told the baboon. "What will we do?" she cried. Baboon sat and pondered. He tapped his hairy chin and he rubbed his snout. Then after a while he said, "I've got an idea." That's good. The neighbours huddled together as Baboon told them his plan. Everyone was impressed. Baboon was smarter than he looked. That night, in the silver moonlight, Giraffe spied a shadow. Prowling, creeping, stalking, sneaking. Shh! Lion! Everyone get ready! The neighbours moved quickly into position. Then, as Lion crept silently closer, Baboon whispered, "Psst!" Lion looked up and leapt into the air. He'd never seen such a beast, and the noise it made was horrible. Munch, crunch, boo, 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 boo. The terrified lion turned and ran. Giraffe, elephant, hippo, and baboon danced with delight. They scared off the lion. The next morning the sun rose as usual, and after a friendly nod of the head, a wave of the trunk, a swish of the tail, and a grin and a grunt, the neighbours all went about their business.
Yay, no more lion.
No, but that night in the silver moonlight, they all met by the lake, and when they spied Lion lurking in the distance, they laughed because they knew there was nothing to worry about. But nervous Lion wasn't so sure.
I like that book.
It was a good story.
Yeah.
Yes, they made all that noise and then the lion was scared. So
But
he didn't
all
come
safe.
with them.
All safe in the air.
All safe.
Can we read another story, or is it a bit late for our bedtime?
Oh, we can have another story time. Yep, story time's good.
Oh, great. I love stories.
They're really good stories.
That's okay.
Anyway, that was a wonderful segment, wasn't it?
Wow, yes.
Well, today, children, we're going to sing a song, Happy, you know it, and we want you to join in. Okay, now Marion's going to start straight away and we'll join in.
Okay, let's do
yes?
it. Let's
Are you excited? Yes, because I am.
If you're happy and you know it, say hooray! Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, say hooray! Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, then you really ought to show it. If you're happy and you know it, say hooray! Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, jump up high! If you're happy and you know it, jump up high! If you're happy and you know it, then you really ought to show it. If you're happy and you know it, jump up high! If you're happy and you know it, give a smile. If you're happy and you know it, give a smile. If you're happy and you know it, then you really ought to show it. If you're happy and you know it, give a smile. Yippee!
Thank you, Marion. Wasn't that wonderful, Stubbs? We'll have to do some more singing another time. And children, we want you to join in, okay, next time, okay?
It's time for all good stoppers to say goodbye to you. We're sorry that we have to go. We hope you miss us too. Goodbye.
Rachel.
Goodbye.
Holly.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Foxy.
Goodbye.
Jimmy.
We had lots of fun. Goodbye.
Toby.
Goodbye.
Sally.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Marley.
Goodbye.
Joseph.
We had lots of fun. And goodbye, Mrs. Sneezy.
Well, children, that's the end of our show, so we'll see you next time, okay?
See you next time.
See you then.
Hooray, hearties.
Come and catch the happiness here in Snuppet's land. The sun is always shining and nasty things are banned. You boy look so cheery holding Mrs. Sneezy's hand. The Snuppets welcome all of you to join the happy band. So let's all sing songs and play some games. Learn a thing or two. Make new friends and change our names. That's the Snuppet thing to do. Come and catch the happiness here in Snuppet